The Secret Within, the murder of Lisa Knoefel. 911, what's your emergency? The voice on the line is trembling, gasping for air. My mom's been stabbed. It's a call no dispatcher ever wants to hear, and one that would unravel a dark, twisted truth hiding in a quiet Ohio suburb. The caller was 13-year-old Megan Sella, and the scene she had stumbled upon inside her family's home would haunt the small town of Willoughby Hills forever. Before that night, the Knoefel family seemed ordinary. Kevin Knoefel was a long-haul trucker, often away for days at a time. His wife, Lisa, a beloved social worker, known for her tireless work with vulnerable children. Together, they were raising 3 daughters. Haley, just 3 years old, Megan, Lisa's daughter from a previous marriage, and Sabrina Zunich, their 18-year-old foster daughter. Their home was modest, a white-sided house nestled in a leafy neighborhood. A trampoline sat out front, a small playset out back. From the outside, it looked like the American dream. But inside, something much darker had taken root. November 16th, 2012. Kevin was away for work. Lisa had spent the evening caring for the girls, tucking Haley into bed with her favorite stuffed animals, reminding Megan about a school project, and checking on Sabrina, who was supposedly upstairs studying. At least that's what Lisa thought. According to Sabrina, sometime after midnight, she came downstairs. She claimed she had a headache, grabbed some ibuprofen, swallowed a few pills, and the rest, she said, was a blur. But the horror that followed was anything but accidental. Around 1:15 a.m., Megan woke up to strange thuds and muffled cries. She crept down the hall, and what she saw next froze her to the floor. Lisa was being attacked in her own bed. The attacker? Not some intruder, not some masked stranger. It was Sabrina, the girl Lisa had opened her home to, the girl she had fought to protect from a broken system. Sabrina was armed with a 15-inch serrated kitchen knife. She stabbed Lisa again and again, 178 times. The brutality of the attack stunned even the most seasoned investigators. Lisa had defensive wounds covering her arms and hands, evidence that she had fought with everything she had to survive. But it wasn't enough. In the chaos, 3-year-old Haley hid in a closet. Megan, shaking, managed to call 911. Within minutes, police arrived. They found Sabrina stumbling outside the house, barefoot, blood-soaked, clutching the bent, dripping knife. She was muttering, incoherent, covered in Lisa's blood. At first, it seemed clear. A mentally unstable foster child had snapped. But the truth was far worse. Detectives immediately started piecing together Sabrina's background. Sabrina Zunich had lived a life most couldn't imagine. Born to a drug-addicted mother and an alcoholic, schizophrenic father, Sabrina grew up in a home filled with violence and chaos. Neighbors recalled screaming matches, broken windows, police cars constantly in the driveway. By age 14, she was bouncing between group homes, struggling with behavioral issues, fighting drug addiction, and battling diagnosed mental health disorders. When Lisa and Kevin brought her into their home in 2011, it seemed like a fresh start. For a while, Sabrina even seemed to thrive. She attended Wycliffe High School, made the honor roll, joined the band. But beneath that progress, something sinister was happening. It didn't take long for detectives to learn that Kevin Knoefel, the man everyone saw as a hard-working, grieving husband, had been having a secret, illegal relationship with Sabrina. It started innocently enough, or so Sabrina thought. Kevin gave her extra attention, took her on special outings, bought her small gifts. Then came the late-night talks, the private jokes, the lingering touches. Soon, Kevin and Sabrina were having a full-fledged sexual relationship behind Lisa's back. But Kevin didn't stop there. He began whispering poison into Sabrina's ear. Lisa was the problem, he said. Lisa was holding them back. Lisa needed to disappear. and Kevin had a motive. He had taken out 2 life insurance policies on Lisa, worth nearly $800,000, money that would solve all his problems. Kevin didn't want a divorce. He didn't want a messy custody battle. He wanted Lisa dead, and he convinced an impressionable, emotionally vulnerable teenager to do it for him. Sabrina would later tell investigators that Kevin made her feel loved, that he promised they would be together once Lisa was gone, that he promised to take care of her. And so, in the dead of night, Sabrina picked up a knife and carried out the plan they had built together. But Kevin's promises were lies. In the days after Lisa's murder, Kevin didn't run to Sabrina's side. He cashed in Lisa's life insurance policies. He sold her car, redecorated the house, added a swimming pool, bought expensive toys. He took flying lessons. He posted smiling pictures online, looking like a man starting a brand new life. Meanwhile, Sabrina sat alone in jail. At first, she stayed loyal. She refused to implicate Kevin. She clung to the hope that he would rescue her. But as the months dragged on, Sabrina realized Kevin Knoefel had thrown her away like trash. 9 months after the murder, Sabrina cracked. She agreed to testify, and what she revealed shocked even seasoned prosecutors. She described how Kevin had groomed her, seduced her, and ultimately used her as a weapon to kill his wife. She even agreed to wear a wire, capturing Kevin boasting about their relationship, showing no remorse, no fear. Kevin was arrested and charged with conspiracy to commit aggravated murder, sexual battery, and tampering with evidence. At trial, Sabrina sat on the stand, her voice trembling but clear as she exposed the man she once believed loved her. In 2014, Kevin Knoefel was convicted and sentenced to life in prison, with the possibility of parole after 30 years. Sabrina Zunich pleaded guilty to aggravated murder. She too was sentenced to life, with the possibility of parole after 30 years. Today, the Knoefel home stands empty, a hollow shell of what it once was. Lisa Knoefel's legacy, however, endures. Her friends and colleagues remember her as a woman who fought for every child she could, and who, in the end, was betrayed by the very system she worked so hard to uphold. In this story, the monster didn't lurk in the shadows. He sat at the head of the dinner table. He kissed his wife goodnight. He plotted her death while smiling across the room. The Knoefel case reminds us that evil doesn't always wear a mask. Sometimes it wears the face of someone you trust most. What do you think about this horrifying story? Who's really to blame? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe. Keep up with our channel and we will see you again very soon on Once Upon a Crime.